I scheduled my surgery for my sister's baby shower, so I've needed my gallbladder out for like 8 months. It's not urgent, the surgeon told me back in the summer. We can do it whenever works for your schedule. Whenever works, I kept putting it off because honestly I was scared and life kept getting in the way. Then my sister Dana announced her baby shower. And I know how this sounds. I know. But you have to understand what the last 2 years have been like with her. When I had my miscarriage in the spring, Dana was the one who told the whole family before I was ready to. She just decided everyone should know, so we could support you. And then she barely spoke to me for a month because apparently my sad energy was stressing her pregnancy. Her words. She actually said that at Easter in front of our mom. I can't be around your sad energy right now. So when the shower invite came, this cutesy little card with ducks on it, something in me just went cold. I called the surgeon's office the next morning and asked what their earliest opening was. They had one 2 weeks out, a Saturday. Same Saturday. I didn't lie to anyone. I want to be clear about that. I just booked it and didn't say anything. 2 days before, my mom called. You're coming to the shower, right? Dana's counting the RSVPs. I can't, I said. I have my surgery that day. Dead silence. Then, you're what? My gallbladder. I told everyone months ago I needed it done. You need to reschedule. I can't. The next opening's in March. That was true, by the way. Kind of. I didn't ask about March, but it was true enough. My mom got quiet in that way she does. And then she said, you did this on purpose. And I just said, I have to go, Mom. I'm prepping for surgery. The next 24 hours, my phone did not stop. Dana texted me a paragraph about how I've always needed to be the center of attention, how I couldn't stand that something good was finally happening for her. My aunt called to tell me family shows up for family. My mom left a voicemail crying. And here's the thing nobody wanted to hear. The surgery was real. I actually had it. I woke up in recovery with 4 little holes in my stomach and my husband holding my hand, and my phone was sitting there with 17 notifications. The one on top was from Dana. So you're really not even going to try to make it after? I typed back one word. After what? She said the shower ran till 4. I could have come by the tail end, said hi, shown some support. I looked at my husband. I was still loopy from the anesthesia, honestly, but I've never felt clearer. I said out loud, she thinks I should come to her party after abdominal surgery. He said, don't answer her, rest. But I answered her. I said, you told me my sad energy was stressing your pregnancy. I'm just protecting the baby from it. You're welcome. I turned my phone off and slept for 6 hours. When I turned it back on, my mom had sent a new message. She said Dana cried at her own shower, that everyone was asking where I was, that I'd made her day about me. I called her. I was still in bed, still in the paper gown, honestly, and I said, Mom, I had surgery. A surgeon cut into me today. Do you hear how insane it is that I'm the villain right now? She said, you could have picked any other day, so could she? I said, she picked the day I've had a medical need for since June. And even if I'd scheduled it on purpose, so what? She spent my worst month telling people I was too depressing to be around. I don't owe her a party. My mom said, she's family. And I said, so am I. Where was any of you when I lost mine? She didn't have an answer. She just said she was disappointed in me and hung up. Dana texted me one last time that night. She said I ruined the one day that was supposed to be hers, and that she'd remember this. I wrote back, good. Maybe next time you'll remember me too. Then I muted the family group chat and asked my husband to bring me the good painkillers and a milkshake. It's been 3 days. My stitches are healing fine. Nobody's checked on how I'm feeling. Not one of them, not once. I told the nurse at my follow-up that my family was upset I had surgery on a bad day. She laughed and said, there's no good day for surgery, hon. I know. That was kind of the point.